Researching potential clients on LinkedIn kind of sucks. You have to go to their profiles, you have to find their websites, you have to find their contact information, any kind of social medias they have, research about them and what they do. Then you have to make a decision. Should we reach out to this person or should we not? And if you don't reach out to this person, all of that time just kind of goes away, like it was just useless. So as a man who is capable of making automations and is a little bit ADHD and hates to do repetitive nonsense, I decided to set out and completely eliminate the problem for myself. So not only did I build a system that will research the prospects that I want, it also puts them in my pipeline. It will qualify or disqualify them, and if they are qualified, it's going to make a custom message that we can record as a video or audio so that we're actually reaching out in a very authentic and quality way. We're not using AI to actually record the video. This is me sitting down and going over the talking points because authenticity matters on LinkedIn. So let me show you how it actually works before I tell you how you can get it for yourself. So if you look at the screen right here, you can see that I'm on some random guy's profile, Julio. What's up, dude? So first thing you'll notice is that there is a new button. There's the vet profile button. Now this is a extension that I made so that I can genuinely just come here, click vet profile. It'll grab all of the information from the contact info right here, send it over to our N8N automation, where it actually goes through a couple of different phases. First, it creates a new record in a software called Airtable. What is Airtable? Well, it's Google Sheets on crack that you can put an interface on. So you can see right here, I actually sent him over twice intentionally because I did 2 takes. And it's going ahead and actually gathering information on him as we speak. First, it'll start by researching him, right? So we have a built-out prompt that will use an AI to then research specific things about this person. Then we go into the qualification. Actually, there is another one. Then we go into the qualification stage where we actually, there's a prompt built out here that I have specifically for my business. We can pretty much decide yes or no, they are a good fit based on the criteria that we have and that all the research has given us. So if they're a good fit, it'll go in and essentially say like, yes, this is someone worth pursuing, or no, this is someone not worth pursuing. If it's no, it just updates it. But if it's yes, it then actually creates a personalized video script for them so that I can sit there and just record it. So what does it look like when somebody's profile is actually done? Well, looking at the Airtable interface, you can see we have Julio right here, and he's under the qualified section. But actually, there's a little bit of we don't know. Is he an owner or yes or no? So because of that, it puts it at a maybe. Now, I want to work with business owners. So because the AI doesn't actually know if he's a business owner, it doesn't immediately disqualify him, but it puts it at maybe and allows me to do that. It tells me, okay, he's enriched, great. We know his company, we know his position, right? He's director of ops. We have, of course, his website, and is he connected? No. Is he a priority? Yeah, he's actually pretty good, right? Because he's got all these different things going on, right? Here's a story, what they actually do as a company, any kind of pricing that was found on there. Then we have a conversation starter. Now, what is this? Well, this is not just, hey, here's the first DM message, because AI slop doesn't work. This is going to be talking points and even little bullet points that I can use to sit there and record a video. Because sending a personalized video works way better than sending just a generic AI crappy message that's lightly tweaked for them. We're sending straight up video messages that we record. But because we have limited messages on LinkedIn, I want to make sure that we are qualifying and getting the right people and saying the right things that are going to actually help them. So scrolling down, it tells us pursue, yes. Gives us the reason why we should pursue. Tells us some pain points he likely has, right? Managing studio bookings, client scheduling, equipment availability. This is like actual logistics stuff that is hard to deal with. And most people are just using sign-out sheets or even some like crappy Excel sheet, but it doesn't serve you long term. So this is genuinely the profile that I built out for him. So what does it look like if someone is just completely unqualified, right? Well, let's go to someone like Cody Sanchez. You can see right here, there's also a vet profile button baked into the normal LinkedIn. So we can hit vet profile, and once again, it'll go ahead, submit everything here. It'll put her right here on our system immediately, right? This is real time. It's getting, it grabbed any kind of data that was already on her profile, put it in here. There's not a ton. So we're going to have to do some extra searches in the background to understand who Cody Sanchez is, if she is the right fit, and then it's going to make a decision. So it's going through right now and it's doing its thing. So I'll pause for a second and I'll come back when it's done. So exactly 57 seconds later, we are back. And you can see it actually completely removed her. So now we have to go to the unqualified because Cody Sanchez is way too freaking big. You know, she sounds like a great person. I just wouldn't want to work with her. She's going to be everywhere. She's got whole teams building out, systems for her. And it's just not my client. It automatically disqualified her because there was some very strong signals that she wasn't the right person. So the final question you probably have is, how do you do this for yourself? Well, let me just address the elephant in the room. This takes a little bit of setup on the back end. This is not made for just anyone, right? This is very specifically made for me, but it can be adapted to other people's businesses. We just need to know how you work because then we can adapt. But this is not a one-size-fits-all thing. It's very specific of how you guys operate. So if you want a solution like this and you just want to eliminate whole parts of your business, like all of the researching and even the qualification, then reach out to me. Hit me up on LinkedIn or email or whatever, right? But let me help you solve this problem and solve other problems like this in your business so that you can get your life back and not have to work 9 to 9 at night.